Hola chicos, today we are going to begin our study of an era in history known as the Middle Ages, an era that begins around 500 CE and depending on which historian you ask, lasts until around 1000 or 1500 CE. But before we get into what actually happened during the Middle Ages, we should probably understand where it gets its name. The Middle Ages. The middle of what? As the name kind of suggests, the Middle Ages gets its name from the two periods of histories that it comes between. The fall of the Roman Empire in 476 CE on one end, and a period known as the Renaissance, which begins in the early to middle second millennium CE on the other. Both of these periods are recognized as periods of great achievement for Western civilization. Obviously, we've already talked about the glory that was Rome. And in the future, we'll be talking about the Renaissance, a word that literally means rebirth and is meant to symbolize how Greek and Roman culture were reborn during this period, along with all the achievements that came with it. But we're not talking about Rome in the Renaissance. We're talking about the Middle Ages. But the fact that this period gets its name from the two periods of history that it falls between should tell you a lot about what happened during these years, or at least what the perception of what happened is, which is a whole lot of nothing. The Middle Ages is generally seen as a step backwards for Western civilization. Like, if you were trying to graph the progress that Western civilization has experienced throughout its history onto, say, like a Post-it note, you would see a general sense of progress during the heydays of Greece and Rome. A steep drop when Rome falls towards the end of the 5th century, and then a solid 800 to 1,000 years of progress-less living until Europe is reborn and perceived progress resumes. The fact that I keep using the word perceived should tell you that not everybody agrees with this perception of the Middle Ages. And one of the things that we'll be doing over the course of this lesson is trying to decide whether popular characterizations of the Middle Ages are fair and accurate. But first, you got to learn a little more about what actually happened or didn't happen during these so-called Dark Ages. And for that, I'm going to turn you to your textbook. More on this topic later. Thanks for watching.